Did I? I did. Okay. Boop, boop, boop. Hello, Caspian. Hello, Silly. Hello, Mia. Grr. Hello, Len. Hello, Nix. Hello, Hope. Hi, it's my first stream. Welcome in. Oh, welcome in, Hope. Hello, Tasso. Hello, Hong Chi. Hello, Random String. Welcome, welcome. Lots of first streamers. Can I actually ask while I have you here? Where? Hello, Milo. Hello, Amy. For those of you who are new to the stream, how did you find me? Like, what? Like, where? Where? Like, where? Where'd you find me? Hello, Noodle. Hello, Fem Lover. Tito. Who? What? Who dat? Hello, Error. Hello, Casey. Hello, Frankie. My friend told me about you. Oh, hello, Sophie. Hello, Anaru. Len, thank you for the gift. Oh, that reminds me. I gotta connect my thingy. Set up. Because it was supposed to throw stuff at me when you needed that. Okay. Now, whenever you gift, it should throw shit at me. Hopefully. Probably. It's supposed to. Hello, Len. Hello, Reina. TikTok. Oh, got it. Gotcha. One second. Let's see. Hello, Keto. Hello, Kaiser. Hello, Stratus. How's your day today? It's been good. How are you guys? Happy Saturday, by the way. I just got home from the gym. I was gym maxing today. What you guys know about that? Okay, did I post about this on... Hello, Twilight. What were you guys doing? What were you guys up to today? Tell me about your days. I'm interested. My life is boring. I just go to the gym every day and come home. That's literally my entire life, so I'm gonna need something from you. I need it. Hello, Ella. Hello, Yasha. Thank you for the rose, Len. Just 8. Okay, be more specific, okay? Imagine we're on a date and you're trying your best to interest me, okay? Don't just say I just ate. Say I exactly what you ate. Tell me exactly what you ate. Why we gotta go on a date though? That's a lot of pressure. Oh, you want to see my gym progress? I'll show you. Actually, I took a picture today when I got home from the gym. My arms are looking a little crazy. Hold on. Check this out. Damn. By the way, there's a fucking stain on the mirror that looks like nut. I swear to God, it's not. It's like water or something. But look at my arms. Oh my God. It's only been 2 months, gang. It's only been 2 months at the gym. It's only been 2 months at the gym and my arms are filling out. You have to understand, I just got done from being like in a surgery and like and I was so skinny. I was so skinny. My arms are filling out like crazy. We're filling out. We're doing good. But yeah, that's our progress at the gym for the last 2 months. So we're looking good. We're looking good. Not bad. Not too bad. You know, I don't want to be. You know, I will never. I'm not the type of person. I've been growing in confidence recently, and something that I always am making sure that I do is I never want to have an ego. I hate people with egos, and sometimes like sometimes when I'm confident in myself, I will catch myself saying things that sound egotistical, and I really don't want that. Because the reality is like I say like stuff about like I'll gas myself up and be like, oh my god, my arms are so big. But that's not really like, I don't mean it like that, you know? I just mean it in the way of I'm trying to hype myself up, you know? I don't I never could be someone with an ego. I grew up ugly as fuck. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I grew up so goddamn ugly, so it's like near impossible. Like I know what it's like.
That's quite big.
I know what it's like to.
Impressive.
I know what it's like. Let us see that baby pic. I was cute as a baby. I mean, like in middle school and high school, I was so ugly, bro. I was so chopped. Holy. But I've gotten a lot better with myself. Skincare helped me with that. Fashion, hair, my face grew out better. My body is getting better. Yeah. Let us see a pic of you in middle school. I don't have that. But I've been the gym has been helping me a lot with my confidence. The gym has been helping me a lot with confidence, and my arms are growing out. My waist is still, dude. Honestly, I'm like achieving. You know what's funny? This is also the build that I really like in other men. Like I can be I think the most attractive men are the ones with like good toned bodies, but also hella slutty waists, and that's me. I have that. The most attractive men are the ones who can be like toned, but also still have a slutty waist. God damn. This on another man would be so hot, bro. Hello, Kingpin. But yeah, this is my gym progress so far. I took this picture today when I got home, and I like it. I think it's good. I think we're doing good. Dude, can you imagine what it'll look like in like 6 months? Because like what I heard online is that your biggest progress like for gym is like 6 months in. I think your biggest like gym progress is around 6 months in. Ohio, Yumiko-chan. Hi, Green Rose. I think your biggest gym progress is like 6 months in. So that's probably where we'll see the biggest update for me. But we're looking good so far. Why are so many people on the YouTube just obsessively asking me if I'm gay, bro? No, I'm not gay. And even if I was, who cares? Why do you guys care so much? We can't be this unemployed, guys. We cannot be this unemployed. Hello, Yona. Hello. What's wrong with caring about you? No, you can care about me, but like literally like 90% of the YT chat, the YouTube chat is like asking, are you gay? Gay? Are you gay? No, bro. Who cares if I'm gay or not? Hello, Aza. Of which the answer is no, I'm not gay. What advice would you give to small VTubers? I don't know, man. I'm a small VTuber myself. What do you want me to? I may have accidentally screenshotted your bicep photo. That's okay. I give you guys permission to goon to it, okay? You have my full consent. You can goon to it. If you're into that, go for it. I won't stop you. If that's what you're into, I won't judge you. I don't care. Only if you're an adult. Oh God, please. I just need to make sure I put that in there.
Goodbye, everyone. I'll remember you all in therapy.
SENZ'S, do you do collabs? Yes. W save. An adult with morals? No. Only an adult. I don't care if you have morals. You could be a fucking evil scientist, evil serial killer, and I still allow you to go into it. Go for it. I don't care. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions. Hello, Liam. Love your content. Thanks.
Look, Pim, I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think
You and Solo said that one time. Is your collab?
He's obviously made up his mind. Why
You
don't we
know,
just cut our losses
you know what's funny?
and get out of here?
I have a group chat with them, with like the boys that I hang out with a lot, with Linechu, Bin, Velky, and Silva. I sent a picture of my gym progress in there, and everyone was like, "Oh, nice, good job, good for you." And you know what fucking Silva said to me? He said, "Can I have your balls in my mouth?" Holy. Just- he just fucking says, "Can you put your balls in my mouth?" Fucking psychopath, dude. Holy shit. Like actual psycho. He's just be saying shit. Holy. I'm gonna show it one last time, okay? Stop asking for it. I'm showing it. This is the last time I'm gonna show it this stream. If you want to see it, just go look on my Twitter, bruh. People are asking like about it. Just go look on my Twitter, bro. This is my gym progress so far. This is where we're at, okay? Okay. This is where we're at. This is the picture I sent to the group, by the way. I sent this picture to the group chat, and I was like, guys, look at my gym progress. And I was like, hope, and most of them were very wholesome. They're like, good for you, or whatever. And then Solva was like, can you put your your balls in my mouth? Holy. Hold on, I gotta chug this protein shake. Okay, protein shake is destroyed. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, answer me please, are you bi? I'm pan, which is basically bi. It's easier, it's just easier to say bi, yeah. Nike? Yeah, Nike. Okay. If you guys, I've shown it enough. But yeah, this is my workout progress. Arms are looking better. Arms are looking better. I don't know what this is. That looks like nut. I know, but it's not ka. I swear it's not nut. You have hourglass body? True. I would make a fine ass. I would make a nice ass femboy, but unfortunately my arms are getting too big. And I'd rather crack femboys than be one. I'm the femboy. I'm the one who cracks the femboy. I am not the one myself. That's the mentality. True. Hello, Silly Rose. Is there a difference of femboys and feminine boys in general? I mean, okay, so the word femboy literally just means feminine boy, so I don't really think there's a difference. However, there can be people who are not femboys who have feminine traits, you know? Like, you know what I mean? But I feel like in 2026, like right now, the word feminine is such a vague word nowadays, cuz like you remember like 10 years ago or whatever, if a guy did skincare, he was seen as like gay or feminine. Which doesn't make sense to me. Like that's not a thing anymore. Now the straightest dudes ever be doing skincare. So I feel like the word feminine is such like a vague word nowadays. You know? Are you considered a femboy? No, cuz I don't dress feminine, I don't act feminine, I don't do like feminine things. I don't consider myself a feminine person. You know what I mean? That's called like androgynous. Yeah, I would say the closest thing to feminine that I would be considered is androgynous, but even then, not really. I'm going for more masculine. Like, I have a masculine voice. It might be softer, but it's still masculine, you know? My tone is masculine. My personality is masculine. My body is becoming a lot more masculine. Don't you do your nails? Yeah, but doing your nails isn't even a feminine thing anymore. The straightest guys ever be doing their nails. At least like just plain black nails, you know? The straightest guys ever be doing their nails. And you know why? You know why straight guys do their nails, by the way? It's to impress women. It's to impress women. The straightest guy ever, it's because a lot of women nowadays find it attractive when a dude has like gothic black nails. So of course, straight guys are gonna do shit that women find attractive. Like the most popular like thing that guys look for nowadays is, you know, like the goth mommy meme or whatever. And what do goth mommies like? They like black nails. They like painted nails. So of course guys are gonna paint their nails to try and attract them, you know? So yeah, I don't really consider painting your nails a feminine trait. I don't think that you're I don't think that you having painted nails means, oh, you're feminine. I think it's more of like I think it's more of like your personality. I think I consider people more feminine based on their personality. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna call someone feminine if they paint their nails or do skincare. Like, or honestly, just if they identify as it. You know? I think just like the most respectful thing you can do for a person is just don't assume anything about them. Just ask them, bro. It's really that easy. Like, hey, are you like, would you consider yourself a femboy? It's a simple yes or no answer, right? Then you get it that way, and you don't have to wonder anymore. So yeah. But for me, no, I'm not a hype bones. For me, no. In case you were wondering, I am not a femboy. I don't identify as feminine. I don't dress feminine. I don't speak feminine. I don't act feminine. You know, I've been going to the gym to become more masculine, if anything. So because I just don't identify as a feminine person. Hello, emo. People tend to assume pretty boys are just femboys now. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Can we get a mod in the TikTok chat, please? There's a chopped spammer here. Get his ugly ass out. Thank you. You remember your old VTuber model? I sure do, yeah. If you were a femboy, do you think you could pull a man? I already pull men as a not femboy, bro. I don't think me being a femboy would change it. I pull men right now. Men want me now. Why would I have to be a femboy for that? I don't need to be a femboy for that. I have no problem. Like I have people who are flirting with me who are both men and women, which is how I like it. So I don't really care. I think the thing is oh wait, shit. I just remembered I ordered stuff that's been sitting in my front door. Be right back. Boy, I'm back. Anyway, yeah. I'm very happy with my gym progress. People associate having personality or good taste with being gay. That's true. It's such a sad thing too, bro. People need to chill out. People need to chill out. I just think like dude, I just think like why do people care so much? Like I truly wish that we could live in a world where labels are just not necessary. Like people should be able to like who they like or be attracted to whatever they want without being like, "Oh, I identify as this. I identify as that." Like who cares, bruh? You should just be able to be attracted to what you like without having to like you shouldn't have to justify what you're into with a label, you know what I mean? Like you should just be able to be attracted to whoever you like and not get like care about what they identify as. So many people are nosy as fuck too. People be coming in here as, "Are you gay? Are you straight? What? Oh, like, it doesn't matter, queen. Like me, if I was gay, how would that change my content, right? How would that change? Nothing would change. It doesn't matter. Nix, thank you so much for the tier 2 sub. Happy 4 months. W Nix. But yeah. Love is love. That's what I'm saying. If you were a kitchen appliance, which would you be? If I was a kitchen appliance, I'd be if I was a kitchen appliance, I would be a what's that thing where it's like the electric mixer that like mixes up the dough or whatever? What's that thing called? It's not a what the fuck is it called? It's not a blender. It's not a blender. It's not a blender. It's not the blender. KitchenAid? A stand mixer? Yeah. If I was a kitchen appliance, I would be a stand mixer because I get I get up all inside you and mix that shit around. I dig in you and mix that shit around. Oh my god. No. What do you mean no? Yes. SENZ'S, how do I get Riz? You get Riz by not worrying about it at all. If you're too worried about, dude. Okay, I deserve that. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. If you're too worried about being rizzy or like trying to riz people up, that already low key means you have no riz. Like you should just not care about rizzing people up, brother. You want to develop passive riz. You want to surround yourself with people or like go after a person who already is attracted to you. That way you don't need to worry about rizzing them up. Although I will say one of the most common things that people find attractive is being nonchalant, which by the way, I think is the ugliest ass trait on the planet. God, I hate nonchalant people. It's just nonchalant is just a nice way to say they have no personality. Like dude, POV, a nonchalant person's like mom dies in a car crash. Oh yeah, my mom just died type shit. It's whatever type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, can't react too much, can't show any emotion type shit. Yeah, my mom just died in a car crash type shit or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like it's chill, it's whatever. Type shit. Let me just shake my dreads real quick. Let it out of my system. Shake my dreads. Like what are we doing? What are we doing? Like what is this? People find that shit attractive? Hello Luna, I see you. They say type shit so long. I'm saying nonchalant people love saying type shit. I don't know why. Bro, literally nonchalant people are so boring. The best type of people are the people who, you know who the most fun people to be around are? People who don't care about anything. People who are okay to be themselves and they just be funny as fuck. The best people are the people who are just happy being themselves and like just being funny and like don't care about other people around them. Like I don't mean don't care in the sense that they can be annoying to people around them. Like I'm talking about like having social awareness but also not caring about being judged type thing. You know what I mean? Like it's having enough social awareness to like be themselves without worrying about being judged, but also not like to the point where they're public nuisances, you know? It's like a good balance. You look sexy. All right, thanks. I mean, are you talking about the pic I posted? We were talking about like an hour ago. You still got that shit open, bro? You looking at my gym pic on the side? How many tabs you got open? Bro just went to their lock screen. We're talking about personalities. Talking about you look sexy. Hello, Azza. Do you know about that VTuber con thing? Which VTuber con? There's like a million of them. Hello, Leo. Hello, Noe. What anime do you watch? Oh, dude, I listened to this song on repeat for like 10 hours one day. Listen to this song. Hello, Zezabel. I was obsessed with this song for like a long time. Hello, Gwen. Have you played the new Resident Evil? Of course. Elizabeth, thank you for the rose. Appreciate you. I listened to this song on like 10 hours repeat for like a day. Hello, Dialect. Not gonna lie, that song is fire. I'm saying, dude, this song is fire. It's a really good song. The song is called Forever With You. It's also down here if you're on vertical and up here if you're on horizontal. See this right here? Right here. Yoo-hoo. Oh, down here. Down here. You seeing this? Up here. Down here. Up here. Down here. Hello, sweet cute. Oh, wait, I gotta check how many sources there are. Oh, there we go. 1080, 720. Yes! Baby. Speaking of, bro, Spotify increased their prices again. Dude, I swear, Spotify is tilting me. Literally, like every year, Spotify's like, oh, we're gonna increase our price by $1. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? They're just like edging us to like quit our like, hello? Is anyone watching on Purple app vertical? Is it stuttering for anyone? Is the stream smooth for everyone? Like, is it lagging for anyone? Oh wait, I didn't actually mean to skip. I want to go back to that song. I'm cool. Yeah, it is lagging a little. What? No. Oh, that's my internet. Oh, that's my internet. Yo, chill out. It's my internet. My internet's dying. Please, don't do this. Please. Don't do this. Come back. It's my internet. Oh, wait, it's good now. It's good now. Yes? No? Oh, no, it's bad. What the Hold on. My internet's lagging. Guys. Okay. Are we good now? It should be good now. It should be good now. I think it's good now. I think it's good now. Wait, refresh if you're still lagging. Oh no, it went back down. You motherfucker. What the hell's going on with my internet, bruh? My internet. It's being dookie. Is it good now? Okay, I think it's good now. I think it's good now. Is it fixed?
Rip SENZ'S.
Refresh. I think it's good now. Okay, my internet was dying for a second, but we're back. Also, what is your problem taking my hair, bruh? Who do you think you are taking my hair, bitch? I'll have you know. I'll have you know I have a full hair of gorgeous, beautiful hair. Beautiful wolf cut. Split right down the middle. I'd be looking like Louise from Resident Evil 4 remake.
Now the main problem area is up
Hello,
here.
Ali.
All of this going on up here is what's causing me the most physical discomfort.
I have full hair. Yes. I have a full hair of hair. Is that what I said? My fault. Wait, go back to my song. Thank you, Luna. Why you bald? Chat took my hair. That's not my fault, bro. Bro. It's not my fault. You should switch to Linux? Ah, hell nah. Nah. I ain't doing all that. Oh, hell no, brother. Hello, Momo. Bro said switch to Linux. Yeah, I'm not doing all that. That's crazy. Switch to Linux is crazy work. I'm not gonna lie. Hello, Meliodas. Why are you wearing a muzzle? Chat put it on me. Chat put it on me, bruh. It's not my fault. Do you guys play Heartopia? I've been low-key into it recently. I'm gonna be honest. Have you guys played Heartopia? I've low-key been into it. I play Heartopia. Wait, let me show you guys my game. Let me show you my character in this game. I be playing this shit. Heartopia. I be playing this low-key. High-key. I be playing this game. Dude, here's my character. This is what my character looks like. Kind of looks like me, right? Like it, sorta. Look, they even have like a little ice or a snow charm thing, but you know we got the cat ears on. My house looks like shit. I won't lie, my house looks like ass. Like genuinely, my house is so ugly in this game. I've done nothing to it. I've been thinking about getting it. You know why I like this game though? My favorite part of this game is that you can switch from your computer to your phone whenever you want. Okay? And also, like, you can co-build. So I can make someone else build my house for me. Wait, what they got in the store today? The clothing store refresh. Oh, wait, that hair's fire. Wait, can I... The clothing store refreshes every day. They also have gacha, by the way, so... It's, you know... If you don't like gacha... What are the... This hair kind of fire. Wait, can I recolor it, though?
SENZ'S is being lazy with his house.
True. Can I recolor this hair? Wait, this hair is fire if I can recolor it. Let me go back to my house. Where's my house at? I don't know how to play this game. You know what's crazy, by the way? No, you can't. What? I can't change the... Get this fucking ugly ass hair off of me. I can't change the color? You got me messed up. Dude, you know what's crazy? You know what's crazy? They, there's like... Whoa, W evaluation score. I don't even... I accidentally... You know what's funny? I accidentally, I like flipped my house backwards. So it's low-key like messed up. Look, check this out. It's supposed to be facing the other way, but I flipped it backwards, so it's like backwards. Dude, I don't want to decorate. I just don't want to do it. I hate decorating. So, but I heard if you get your friendship level high enough with someone in this game, you could do like a co-build and they could just build your house for you. So I'm literally just gonna have one of my friends build for me, like or someone, whoever. I'm not gonna build. I'm not gonna do it. I don't want to build my house. I just don't want to build my house. I just don't want to do it. You know what's crazy, by the way? Look. There's an event right now, My Little Pony event. I don't actually care about the event. But you get a car. I pulled every item except the car. Such bullshit. Fucking bullshit, bro. This game's gacha is so stupid. I just wanted the car because it's faster. I pulled every item except the car. Bullshit ass game. This game's gacha is the worst gacha I've ever seen of any game. Like luck wise. Also like. You get this like you get this car, which is like a diamond car. If you get all the other cars, I feel like you have to spend like $400 or something to get this. But I just want the car because the car is faster than my dinky little like. Look at this piece of look at this thing. It's so slow. The car is fast. But the game is fun because you could like interact with all the furniture. You could like mess with your friends and like you could build together and do like puzzles together and stuff. It's a fun game. It low-key is like Animal Crossing. I think the only thing I don't like about it is the gacha. The only part about this game I freaking hate is the gacha. The gacha is so bad, bro. Also, I heard somewhere that the puzzles are AI generated. I don't know if that's true. I don't know how true it is. I genuinely It's free though, isn't it? The game is free. The game is free, yeah. Dude, I'm puzzle maxing. Hold on. No. Go. Boom. 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 Dude, I'm a puzzle maxer. Holy. Anyway, what's the point of the game? It's basically like Animal Crossing. It's literally basically just Animal Crossing. But the cool part is, like I said, this is like Animal Crossing, but you can actually like build with your friends and like do stuff with your friends, and you don't need to like worry about a lot of Animal Crossing games. Yeah, I mean, like I said, the game is fun. The concept of the game is fun. The gameplay loop is like kind of fun too. It's just the gacha that's terrible. Holy, the gacha is so bad. It's like such an unfair like. There's that new Pokemon one too. Oh yeah, Pokopia. I low-key want to play that as well, but I just like this game because it's free. I'm gonna be honest, this game is free. The gacha is really bad, but like I like the co-op aspect. The like multiplayer aspect of it is really good. Let me get my free stuff. But I've been playing it for a couple days. It's fun. I like it. If you don't decorate your house, what do you do? You can do quests. You can shop for clothes. You can visit other people's houses. You can fish. You can cook. You can pretty much do most of the stuff that you can do in Animal Crossing. Like you can cook stuff. You can just go. I can just show up to someone's house. Look at this. I'm just gonna go to this person's house. Look. These are real players right here. They're hanging out. I'm just gonna run into their house. You just run into someone's house and just stay here. Hey. Hey, I don't know these people. These are just random people. Hello. I don't know these people. Hi. I just broke into someone's house. But yeah, it like puts you in a server with like random people. Also, like you can have friends and obviously, hang out with your friends and stuff. Are the in-game purchases that bad? Kinda, yeah. Yeah, the gachas in-game are really really bad. Like they're just very unfair. Like they're gonna make you spend every cent. But you don't have a car? No, I don't have a car. Dude, I told you, I'm like 1 away from getting this thing, but it costs money. I'm not gonna spend money on this. Wait, don't I have the, where's the 17 days? There's a mini car? I don't have that yet. I just started this game, bro. Find Bill to participate in. These are my dailies. Anyway, I'll do these later. Let's play like a scary game or something. Hello, Twilight. Okay, let's play a scary game. What scary games do I have? I'm honestly low-key running out of scary games, bro. Was that just like a wholesome game? Yeah, I mean it's basically like Animal Crossing. Pretty much. Oh, here's one. This game was popular a week ago, I think. People were playing it. Have you played Little Nightmares? Yes, I have. Okay. We are playing a game called Obey the Voice. It's a spooky game. Here's what it says for the rules. The rules you must follow. If you hear a voice other than the voice, ignore it. What? If you encountered a being you're certain is not human, do not look at it. It may try to get your attention or simply ignore you. No matter what, do not look. If you detect any sign of life having moved or moving, turn back immediately and press the red button. We'll eliminate the threat and transfer you to this section. As soon as you complete the task you were given, turn back and press the blue button. Do not linger. Huh? Okay. Field of view. Head bobbing. We'll leave it on. If it gets bad, I'll turn it off.
Hello.
Whoa.
The consciousness transfer procedure has begun in accordance with the insurance protocol.
What?
Your accident report has been registered in our system. I am the voice. To complete the process successfully, all you need to do is follow my instructions. Any deviation will result in the procedure being prolonged for an indefinite amount of time. The procedure is now in progress. For the procedure to be completed successfully, you must obey the following rules without exception.
What?
1. If you hear a voice other than the voice, ignore it. 2.
Okay.
If you encounter a being you are certain is not human, do not look at it. It may try to get your attention or simply ignore you. No matter what, do not look. 3.
Okay.
If you detect any sign of life having moved or moving, turn back immediately and press the red
Emma,
button.
thank you for the gift.
We will eliminate the threat and transfer you to a new section. 4. As soon as you complete the task you were given, turn back and press the blue button. Do not linger. Your first task is simple. Before she finishes counting to 10, you must find her. The
Huh?
countdown will begin the moment you step into the house.
Who?
Remain quick and alert. Obey the rules.
What?
1,
Oh?
2,
Oh, hell no.
3,
Here? Where are you?
4,
Is she upstairs?
5,
Down here.
6,
No. She's not down here.
7,
Where is she? Upstairs?
8,
Yeah, she gotta be upstairs. She gotta be upstairs.
9,
Please!
Patient 10. Test 1. The reaction was as expected. Task complete. Go back and press the blue button.
Okay. Who is that? When I think of she, I think of women. And women are beautiful, gorgeous, and elegant. That thing was a fucking monster. Wait, which button did he say to press? Wait, blue button? Oh.
Welcome back. This time, in addition to the main rules, a new section rule has been added. You may enter each room only once, and your new task is to count how many people are in the house.
What?
Count the people, then return and press the blue button. After that, tell me the number.
Oh,
Good
snap.
luck and obey the rules.
Okay, if you hear a voice other than the... Okay, so we gotta count the people in the house, and then press the blue button. And we gotta make sure we ignore anything that's not a human. Okay, that should be easy. We can do that. I can do that. What the is that a human?
Although these patients can usually maintain daily functioning, in advanced stages,
Is that a human?
some identities have been observed attempting to gain dominance over the individual's
Okay, yeah, these are
consciousness.
humans.
This may cause the person to forget certain
1,
actions,
2,
make decisions they are not aware of, or perceive their own behavior
3,
as if it belonged
3.
to someone else. In severe cases, patients may be seen arguing
4,
with their
4,
own voice,
4.
giving commands to empty rooms,
Okay.
or behaving as though they are obeying an unseen presence.
5.
This
5 right there.
incident is
6.
believed to be the result of one such case.
6. 6. Okay. Still at 6. Still at 6. Still at 6. We counted the one in the entrance. We did. Still at 6. 6. 7, 7, 7, 7. There's one in there, 7. Okay. 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Okay. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Penis. 9.
Do you remember Rule 3?
10, 10. 11, 11. 12. What the f- Huh?
Remember, you may enter each room only once.
What
And your
happened?
task is to count how many people are in the house.
Oh, you can't enter. No, I thought it meant the house. Wait, we already know the number though. It's 12, right?
Though these patients can usually
Unless it's different. I think it's 12. Huh. Do I have to count again? Fine. 1. One eye open when I'm sleeping. 2, 3, 4. One eye. 4, 5, 6. 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. No one else down here. It's the same. It's the same thing. Oh, my internet's fucking up again. 6, 7. 8. No. Wait. No one in here? Uh, 8. 9, 10, 11. Wait, I'm confused. Was there 11 this time? Or do we count the guy running and that's 12? 12, right? I think it's 12. 12? What? I can't press the button. What? 12. I can't press the button. What? Huh? Why not? Rule 3. If you detect any sign of life or having moved. Oh. So. Huh?
Welcome back. This time, we're going to play a game together. I assume you played hot and cold when you were a kid.
No.
It's something like that, just with an extra rule.
What is hot and
In
cold?
the next sections, you'll need certain tools, and you'll find them somewhere in this one. As you get closer to the tool you need, I'll say hot, and as you move away, I'll
I get
say
it. Okay.
cold. But like I said, there's a section-specific rule, and it contradicts Rule 3. But you still need those tools. The counting one has returned, and this time, just don't take your eyes off her. Good luck, and obey the rules.
What? How many rules are there? How many rules are there? She said
Cold.
in an incident that took place in recent days.
Woo!
was suspected of
Dude!
personality
Oh!
attack
Oh, hell no. Please.
The suspect
Please.
called the police stating, "They're lying on the floor and I
What
don't
is
know
that?
happened." When officers arrived at the scene, they found all family members lying motionless.
Cold.
Further examination revealed that
Oh,
two
hell
individuals
no.
were still alive. A teenage girl and her older brother. However,
Dude!
the fact that the only fingerprints
She
found
chopped
on
as
the
hell.
body
Oh my god, she's so ugly.
has made the investigation.
That's not. Ah!
Cold.
That's not a woman. No, no woman of mine looks like this. Oh! Oh! Close the door on her.
Cold.
Can you stop saying cold? Ah, hell no. Bro, her footsteps are so loud too. Biggest back on the planet. Oh!
Warm.
Warm. Me at my balls.
Hot.
He's lying. What's the point of all this? What are you even doing right now? He said you had an accident, and now he's thrown you into another mortal danger. What does any of this have to do with the consciousness?
Remember the first rule. Ignore the other voices. Every task you do has a purpose. I'll explain it when the time is right.
What do I use the key for? Let me get the... Ugh! Oh my gosh, she ugly as hell. Oh, hell no. Holy chopped. What is that thing? Oh my god, my internet is lagging again. What is up with my internet today? Oh. What is that? I don't know what's going on with my internet today. Test your network. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna try and figure out why my internet is acting strange. I don't know why my internet is acting like this. It's been fine every other day. Okay. Okay, is my internet being better now? Are we good now? I don't know why my internet is being so strange today. It's been fine every other day. Every other day it's been fine. Every day. How am I supposed to open the door with this big back right behind me? What do I do? Oh, how do I get past her? Okay, my internet went down for a second, but it's better again. I'm really sorry about the internet issues today, guys. I just genuinely, I don't know what's going on. I wish I had an explanation. Unfortunately, my internet is being dookie dog. Should I just not stream today? I don't know what to do. Let me do an internet speed test. Restart the internet. I mean, if I restart, it's just gonna break the stream anyway. I don't know, Ella. I don't know why that's happening. Like, your guess is as good as mine, to be honest. Maybe it's just the game. No, it's not the game. It's my internet is being weird. Or to be honest, it might just be... Might just be that there's something wrong with Twitch. Hello, Peach Love. I'm sorry, guys. I'm really trying to fix it, cause I just can't, like, I don't want to provide you guys with a bad stream, you know. And if my internet just doesn't allow me to stream consistently, then I might just cook it. You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather not stream at all than waste your time with a laggy ass stream. So, but it seems to be working okay now. Maybe ? Question mark. It seems like it's fine right now. So, just hopefully it doesn't lag anymore. We'll just continue and hope for the best. I'm just gonna walk past her. What do I do? I just... Okay. What do I do? What am I supposed to do with this key? Oh, hell no.
Gold.
So we got a key from the basement. Holy. Dude, please, relax. Hey. Calm down. Woo! Oh, she ugly.
Cold.
Ooh. Calm down. Hey! Calm down. Relax. Are you British? Yeah, mate, I'm fucking British. Straight out of Birmingham. Fuck me. What are we doing on a Tuesday, innit? This fucking game is right scaring me. I'm getting right scared. I'm about to fucking piss me pants. I'm about to shit me pants. My britches are about to be filled with piss and shit. So fucking scared right now. I'm so British. Fuck me. I'm right pissing me pants. Me fucking pants are filled with piss and shit. Fucking terrified. Yo, where am I supposed to go? Where's Mr. Hot and Cold?
Hot.
Oh, hot. Hot. Hot, 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 hot. Oh. Where? Where? What's hot? Oh, is that... Get the fuck out of my way, you ugly wank. You piss. You smell like piss. I can just tell the last time you've showered is fucking 40 years ago.
Good. Turn back and press the blue button.
Okay. Fuck. Smells like piss and shit. Oh, I can just tell you smell terrible. Holy moly! I'm about to, right, piss me pants. Fucking unload in me britches. Fuck me. Bounce on it crazy style. Hold on. Excuse me. Whoa, relax. How do I even get out of here? Can she come in here? She can come in here? Wait. Let me tell you something.
Welcome
Oh, hell.
back. Due to a system malfunction, the third rule is now out of service. Once the malfunction is resolved, the rule will become active again.
What?
From this moment on, your only option is to complete the task you've been given. This time, there are 2 identical rooms inside the house. Find them, and then identify the 7 differences between them. You may mark the differences in only one of the rooms. The other will serve as your reference point. After that, turn and press the blue button. However, this section comes with a few special rules. There are numerous mannequins throughout the house, but it has been confirmed that one of them is capable of moving.
What?
As for the flashlight you're holding, it's a bit old. The staff told me they forgot to replace it. Each battery provides only about 4 minutes of light, and the batteries you need are held by the mannequins.
Oh.
Because of this, be very careful which mannequin you approach for a battery. It's been reported that the one that can move becomes aggressive if looked at for more than 3 seconds. And one more thing, you cannot take any batteries unless your flashlight is flickering. If the flashlight is flickering, it means it has only about 1 minute of life left. Be quick and be cautious. Obey the rules.
What? What are all these rules,
You
bruh?
didn't leave your flashlight on while listening to all these rules. If you did, you'll be starting with 83 seconds already gone.
Oh! Oh, hell no.
Personality disorder attacked.
Nah.
The suspect called the police stating, "They're lying on the floor and I don't know what happened."
Oh.
When officers arrived at the scene, they found all family members lying motionless.
Oh, they're
Further
everywhere.
Examination revealed that 2
Hamna, hamna.
individuals were still alive.
Who's there?
A teenage girl and her older brother.
Bro, there's so many of them.
The fact that the
Ooh.
only fingerprints found on the weapon belonged to
Yeah.
the has made the investigation even more complicated.
Who's there? There's 2 identical rooms. Which rooms are identical? Which rooms are Oh, hell no. Nah, you got me messed up. We're out of here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Okay, baddie, what? Oh, oh, goodness. Oh, good heavens. Oh, it's one of these dudes for sure. Nah. What? It's one of these. It's one of these. It's one of these. Nah. Oh wait, are these two rooms the same? Oh, oh, there's two rooms with a ball in them. Is the... Okay, so what's different? It's this one.
You're a useless coward. I should have been in control.
Disappointing. Find the 7 differences between the 2 identical rooms. Do not let your flashlight battery run out. The 6 batteries in this section are held by some of the mannequins.
Oh. Oh. I don't like that. I don't like that one fucking bit. Right, make me shit me britches right in me fucking knickers. I fucking shit me pants. Right in me pants. Me fucking pants are filled with shit and piss. God. God damn. Okay, what? What's different about these rooms?
One battery has been removed. Wrong choice.
Oh,
One battery in the house has been removed.
What?
Each wrong choice will remove another battery.
Oh, we gotta
Make
click.
sure you don't run out of them.
We gotta
because
click.
There are only 6 batteries in this section.
Oh, hell no. What's the differences? The plant? Okay. Guys. What's the differences? The plant? We already got that. We already got that. Computer?
One battery has been removed.
Oh, fuck. Guys, please. Please. Please.
One difference found.
Okay. That's 2. That's 2. What else? What else? What else? What else? Were these boxes there? Yeah, the boxes are there. Picture. Are the clothes different? Oh, hell no. Were these cans there?
One battery has been removed.
I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. We're so dead. We're so fucked. Oh, the poster, the poster. The poster, the poster. This one.
One difference found.
How many differences are there? 7? I found 3. No. What else is there? I don't know, bro. I'm panicking. Was this Kleenex there? What? Good night, Emma. There's Kleenex there and down there. Let's see if there's both there. Oh no. Guys, my flashlight's flashing. My flashlight's flashing. Please.
Why did we do this to them?
Please.
You're not the innocent. Did you check the spray can? This mess is your fault.
Please.
You heard the radio, didn't you?
want to die. I can't see. I can't see. Help!
You're a useless coward. I should have been in control.
Disappointing. Find the 7 differences
Right.
between the 2 identical rooms. Do not let your flashlight battery run out. The 6 batteries in this section are held by some of the mannequins.
This fucking mannequin ran down the stairs. You fucking heard him. He was like, fucking ran the stairs and put his fist up me asshole. He put it up me asshole, used me like a puppet, make me fucking talk. Blah, 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 blah. All right.
Critically injured sister, aligned with initial police
Plant.
1 difference found.
Cup.
1 difference found.
What else? What else? Poster.
1 difference found.
That's 3. That's 3. What else? What else? What else? Is this a stack of books in there? Quick. Quickly, quickly. Trash. Is that trash can in there? Trash can? Oh, that is there. Pencils? No, we can't even choose that. What else is there, bro? Oh my. Yeah, I already did the cup. We already did the cup. What else is there? Is it these like papers or something? Bookshelf. Bookshelf. Wait, these books weren't here.
1 difference found.
Yes. Those books weren't there. Okay, what else? What else? We only need 2 more. 2 more. Come on. Come on. Oh, God. Oh, my God. I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm gonna bust. Please, please. Were these stack of papers on the table? Were those stack of papers? Yes. They were. The plant on top of the shelf is there. It's been there. It's been there. That's normal. It's normal. Lock in, twin. Lock in. These look normal, I think. Wait, those 3. Those 3. Are they there? Yes. What else is there? These pictures, maybe? No, I can't even choose those. Chad. We should look for a battery. We should look for a battery.
Why did we do this to them?
We got it. We got it.
You're not the innocent one.
We got it. We got it. We got it.
This mess is your fault. You heard the radio.
We already got the plant through the window. We already got it. We already got it. Okay, the fan is moving 3 counterclockwise, I think. No fan. No fan. Look, look.
1 difference found.
That's what is that? 5?
Did you check the spray can?
Did I? One, two, three, 4. 1, 2, 3, white.
One difference found.
That's all of them. No? Is that not 6? Oh no, what else is there? What else is there? Oh, that's it right there. It's on the stairs. It's on the stairs. Excuse me. That's it. Please. What is it, chat? Please. Don't do this to me. We gotta find a battery. Please. Maybe there's another one on the bookshelf? Okay, this part is empty, and these are empty too. Don't look at her. Do not look at her. No, it's empty here as well. No. What would it be? What would it be? Hello, not Nora. Saying hi from Hokkaido, Japan. Oh, very pretty. I love Japan. Guys, please. Please. Don't look at her. Hello, Rara. What is it? What's the last one? Is it the ball? Do you think it's a ball? No.
You're a useless coward. I should have been in control.
Disappointing. Find the 7 differences between the 2 identical rooms. Do not let your flashlight battery run out. The 6 batteries in this section are held by some of the mannequins.
Oh, she fucking took my penis and ripped it straight off. She took me, right? Unzipped me pants, threw my pants off, took my penis and fucking ripped it straight off and fed it to me. Shoved it down me gullet, made me choke on it to death. Fucking tore it off. Ah!
One difference found. One difference found. One difference
3.
found.
Yeah.
One difference found.
Yeah.
One difference found. One difference found.
Yeah. Now, what's the last one? Huh? Tell me. Quick. Is something on the floor? Is it the ball? Is the ball different or something? What if it is the ball? Wait, what is that? What is that? Is it the bed? Is there something different with the bed? Are the bed sheets different or something? Go. She's there. Top of the stairs. Excuse me. She's digging in me. She's trying to dig in me. She's trying to dig in me. She's trying to dig in me. Whoa, 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 whoa. Not looking at you. What's different? I don't get it. I can't see it. I don't see any differences. Is it the clothes? 1, 2, 3. Oh! Don't look at her. Do not look at her. Do not look at her. Are the blinds different?
One battery has been removed.
Oh.
Wrong choice. One battery in the house has been removed.
No.
Each wrong choice will remove another battery.
No.
Make sure you don't run out of them, because there are only 6 batteries in this section.
No, the clothes are the same. It's not the shirt, is it?
You're
Ow,
a
ow, 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 ow.
coward. I should have been in control.
Disappointing. Find the 7 differences between the 2 identical rooms. Do not let your flashlight battery run out. The 6 batteries in this section are held by some of the mannequins.
I wasn't even looking. Right, she took her fucking fingers, right? Spat on them, gave them a little on her index finger and her pinky finger and her middle finger, right? She took her 2 fingers, spat on them, lubricated them up with her fucking spit, shoved them up my asshole, fucking penetrated me. Piece of shit. Oh, she's at the top of the stairs. Yeah, yeah.
You're a useless coward. I should have been in control.
Disappointing. Find the 7 differences between the 2 identical rooms. Do not let your flashlight battery run out. The 6
I
batteries
wasn't
in
even
this
looking
section
at
are
her.
held by some of the mannequins.
She fucking dug in me. My friend, she dig in my butt. Yes? Understand, bro? She digging in my ass.
One difference found. One difference found. One difference found. One difference found. One battery has been removed. One difference found. One battery in the house has been removed.
Uh-oh.
Each wrong choice will remove another battery. Make sure you don't has been removed, because there are only 6 batteries in this section. One battery has been removed. One battery has been removed. One battery has been removed.
You're a useless coward. I should have been in control.
Disappointing. Find the 7 differences between the 2 identical rooms. Do not let your flashlight battery run out. The 6 batteries in this section are held by some of the mannequins.
Ugh.
One difference found.
1, 2,
One difference found.
3,
One difference found.
4,
One difference found. One difference found.
6. Wait, was that 5 or 6? Uh-oh. Which one am I missing? Oh, it's this one.
One difference found.
Okay. Okay. Do you think it's 2 of these cans? No. Is it? No. Wait. This pink box doesn't have a lid.
Do not let that flashlight die. It would be a shame to fail after succeeding. You found all the differences. Go back and press the blue button.
Okay. Yo, Onion Rings with the $50 super chat. Holy moly. I love your VTuber. I appreciate you, Onion. Thank you so much. We did it. Yes. Yes. I love your VTuber model or whatever I call it. Yeah, it's a VTuber model. I appreciate you, Onion. Yes. Woo.
Welcome back. The system error persists. Unfortunately, the blue and red buttons are currently offline. To re-engage the mechanism, you must locate the 3 missing fuses
Hello,
for the
Razla.
breaker panel. However, that doesn't stop me from giving you tasks. In this section, we'll play Voice Says. I give an order and you obey. Just like always. But there are rules. If a command begins with Voice Says, you must comply. If not, ignore it. I will tell you how much time you have for each command, and don't expect the next command immediately. Due to the system error, I have to log your performance manually, pen and paper. This might slow things down. You'll have to wait. And while you wait, just try not to let her catch you. Good luck, and obey the rules.
Huh? Oh. Hi, Omina. Her? Is it her again?
Do not fail. Each mistake makes her faster.
Huh?
Voice says, go to the red room.
What? Red room. Red. Red room.
Voice says, touch the picture with the ship.
The what? Picture with... Where? Where's the picture with the ship? Oh! Mama! Woo!
Voice says, go to the blue room.
Blue? Ah! Oh! Oh! Oi! Oh. She's fucking coming for me, asshole. It's nice and tight, but not for you. Not for you, Chopped.
Find and get the battery. You'll need that.
Where? Where's the battery? Battery. Where's the battery?
Voice says, turn off the blue room light.
Oh, hell no. Lady! Please.
And says, go to the yellow room.
Wait. What? How do I get in there? Please. Please.
Voice says, find the double fuses in the red room.
Pardon? Dude. Double fuses? What? The red room? What double fuses? There's no double.
If you still can't find it, check near the TV.
Check near the. Oh, I see it. Bitch! Ah!
Voice says, go to the yellow room and take the kitchen knife.
Kitchen knife. Where? Got it. Got it. Stay away from me. Hey, you. Back up. You. Back up. Excuse me. She got a big ass on her, though.
Stab her in the stomach.
Do it. She's
What?
Just part of the
Who?
simulation.
Her?
Save us.
Who?
Get away from her as far as possible.
Voice says, do not move.
What? What?
Move. Voice says you can move again.
She's getting faster! Wait!
Voice says find the fuse sockets in the blue room.
She's fast! Oh, mama! Wait a s- Ooh, ooh, ooh. Slow down, mama.
You still can't find it. Check around the windows.
I got it. Excuse me. She got a big ass, though. Low key. It doesn't look like she has a crack, though. She ain't got no hole. Excuse me.
Forget the game. Leave the room immediately.
Oh!
Voice says turn on the radio.
Where's the radio? I don't even know where the radio is. Ooh! 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 Slow down, lady. Excuse me. Oh, there's the radio.
According to the police report and the surviving sister's testimony, the suspect had been exhibiting strange and unnecessarily aggressive behavior for a
Oh,
week
hell
prior
no.
to the incident. On the day of the murder, the suspect reportedly entered the kitchen, stared at his family, and grabbed
Excuse
the
me.
first knife he
No.
saw,
Oh.
shouting threats.
Ooh.
According
no,
to
no.
the sister, their mother
Slow down,
spoke
lady.
calmly,
Lady. Excuse me.
attempting to de-escalate the
This way.
situation.
Oh, that way.
She eventually embraced her son as he appeared to calm down.
Oh, woo.
However,
Voice says find the
moments
fuse
later,
base
while
in the
still
yellow
in
room.
arms, the suspect
The what?
stabbed his own mother in
Fuse
the
base in the yellow.
abdomen. Tragically, the autopsy
Where?
revealed that the victim was 2 weeks pregnant.
Ooh, mama. Excuse me. Where? Here.
If you still can't find it, check the sink.
W voice. Sync. Let me tell you something. Wait 1 minute. Excuse me. Right, lady, you're nice and tall and got a big behind, right?
It's the fuse parts
But you-
connected into their slots.
Oh, he didn't say voice says. Right,
I
lady.
understand.
Here's the thing.
reason the commands come late isn't simply a system error. The voice isn't here. The system is running the game, and because it's the system, it doesn't know whether you obey the command at that moment. It can only check after some time. Forget the voice says game. Go, install the fuses in their slots, and press the red button. You can finish this task without any more effort.
Voice says go to the red room.
Ugh.
Very simple. If the sentence starts with voice says, do what I say. If it doesn't, don't. And until you hear the result sound, don't let her catch you.
Lo
This
siento,
way,
where the fuck?
collect all 3 fuse pieces. When the command to insert them into the fuse box is given, place them in the fuse box and activate the buttons.
Oh my goodness.
Do not fail. Each mistake makes her faster. Voice says go to the red room.
Can I just pick up the fuses now? Nope. Damn.
Voice says touch the picture with the ship.
I don't know where the picture with the ship is, bro. Like, what are we doing? I've never seen a picture with a ship in my life.
Voice says, go to the blue room.
Hey, hey.
Find and get the battery. You'll need that.
He didn't say voice says.
Voice says, turn off the blue room light.
Locked in. I'm so locked. Lady, please. Please don't do it.
And says, go to the yellow room.
Ooh. Oh my goodness.
Voice says, find the double fuses in the red room.
I know where that is. Bada boom, bada bing. Right here. Take that thing. Are the other fuses spawned yet? No.
If you still can't find it, check near the TV.
Can I just put these in right now? Wait. Oh no.
Voice says, go to the yellow room and take the kitchen knife.
Run! Run! Got it.
Stab her in the stomach.
He's just part of the simulation. Ava.
Get away from her as far as possible.
Didn't say voice says.
Voice says, do not move. Move. Voice says you can move again. Voice says find the fuse sockets in the blue room.
She's getting fast. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Uh-oh. That's a big lady. I know, right? Please, please. Hey, hey. Excuse me. She's getting so fast. Thank you for the gift,
Still
Eleb.
can't find it. Check around the window.
Got it. She's coming for me. Normally, that's a good thing. That sentence normally means a good thing, but not in this context. Please. Please.
Forget the game. Leave the room immediately.
Please.
Voice says turn on the radio.
Right, let me turn on the radio. Hopefully they've got some Lady Gaga for me to listen to while this baddie's coming
According
after
to the
me.
police report and the surviving sister's testimony, the suspect had been exhibiting strange and unnecessarily aggressive behavior.
You know, if she wasn't a monster, she'd be fine.
prior to the
She
incident.
low-key got a big eye on her.
On the day of the
Big
murder,
booty.
the suspect
I'd like to
reportedly
take a
entered the
bite
kitchen,
out of it.
stared at his family, and grabbed the
Large
first knife
fanny.
himself before shouting threats.
Take a proper bite.
According to the
Damn.
sister, their mother spoke calmly, attempting to de-escalate the situation. She eventually embraced her son as he appeared to calm him.
Oh!
However, moments later, while still in her arms, the suspect stabbed his own mother in the abdomen.
A proper bite. Take a nice bite out of it. Yummy, delicious. Mmm. It's quite delectable. Can't fucking wait to take a big bite of her asshole. Right, delicious.
Voice says find the fuse base in the yellow room.
Excuse me, Miss Ma'am.
If you still can't find it, check the sink.
I got it. Don't worry, bro. I got it. Don't even worry about it, love. Don't even worry about it, love. I got it handled. Look at this.
It's the fuse parts you collected into their slots.
Boop, ba-doop, boop, ba-doo-doo.
I understand. The reason the commands come late isn't
Ooh.
a system error. The voice
Excuse me.
The system is running
Excuse
the game,
me.
and because it's the system, it doesn't know whether you obey the command
Did
at the moment. It can only check after some time.
Oh,
Forget
God.
The voice says game.
She's coming.
Go, install the fuses in their slots, and press the red button. You can finish this task without any more effort.
I don't know. Did I not put them all in?
Voice says go.
She started running.
What do you...
Very simple. If the sentence starts with voice says, do what I say. If it doesn't, don't. And until you hear the result sound, don't let her catch you. This way, collect all 3 fuse pieces. When the command to insert them into the fuse box is given, place them in the fuse box and activate the buttons.
She started skipping. Did you see that? Dude. The voices. What are they saying? What are they saying? Listen to me, okay? She was like waddling. She was doing her little like zombie waddle, right? And then she turned into like a white woman jogging. Okay, she switched from like a zombie like crawl whatever waddle, and she turned into like you know when you're going down the street in like the suburbs and you see like a woman in her like a white woman in her 70s doing their little jog. It's like the upbeat little peppy jog that the old white woman's doing like. She turned into that. What was that? She was doing a little like a zombie like and then she turned into I'm gonna fucking get you.
Each mistake makes her faster.
My name's
Voice
Ruth.
says, go to the red room.
Boy, when I catch you, I'm gonna dig in that ass. That fucking asshole's gonna be mine when I dig in it. I'm gonna dig in it crazy style.
Voice says,
Gonna use a
touch the
fucking
picture with the
spork,
ship.
spoon and fork. What picture with the ship, bro? I haven't seen any ships anywhere. Where? Where's the ship? Where is it? I don't see a ship.
Voice says, go to the blue room.
Oh! Coming. Lady. Can't sleep.
Find and get the battery.
Oh shit.
You'll need that.
She's fast. I couldn't do it. I couldn't get to the blue room. She was blocking my way. One eye open when I'm sleeping.
Voice says, turn off the blue room light.
One eye. Bombo. One eye open when I'm sleeping.
and says go to the yellow room.
Lady, there's no need to be so hasty. We're friends. We can be friends. I will pleasure you if that will make you not kill me. God, you're so sexy. Oh, you really get me going. Oh.
Voice says find the double fuses in the red room.
It's so sexy when you don't try to kill me. You're so beautiful and elegant. Oh. Baby, you make me go crazy. Baby, the way you strut like that makes me go crazy. Oh. You're so sexy and fine.
If you still can't find it,
We love the tall baddie in the heels. She got the stilettos on. Oh, baby. The way you strut like that makes me go crazy. You're so sexy and fine. Oh. Ugh. Oh, please.
Voice says go to the yellow room and take the kitchen knife.
Voice says, start digging in your butt, twin. The way this lady's trying to dig in me. Type shit. Let me grab that knife. Whoa! Slow down. Hey. Hey. Slow down. Oh, you're so fine. You're so sexy and fine when you don't try to kill me. Leave me alone. It's really breedable of you to not kill me. Oh, baby, the way you strut like that makes me go crazy.
Stab her in the stomach.
Oh, hell no.
It's just part of the simulation. Save us.
She's strutting. She got some legs on her.
get away from
She
her
doing the
as
stanky
far
leg.
as possible.
You know she does Kegels. That shit tight. Baby. Baby, you're going crazy. Relax.
Voice says, do not move.
Ah!
Move.
Ah!
Voice says you can move again. Very simple. If the sentence starts with, voice says, do what I say. If it doesn't, don't. And until you hear the result sound, don't let her catch you. This way, collect all 3 fuse pieces. When the command to insert them into the fuse box is given, place them in the fuse box and activate the buttons.
Right. Let me tell you what just happened, right? He told me to stand still, but if I stood still, she'd catch me and fucking tear my penis off. And I moved, and then she still caught me and fucking ripped me a new asshole. Whole fucking new one, spread me cheeks apart with the giant claws and fucking penetrated me. Can't believe it. Fuck!
Do not fail. Each mistake makes her faster. Voice says, go to the red room.
Go to the red room, yeah. Is that a boat? Oh, that's the ship, isn't it?
Voice says, touch the picture with the ship.
Okay. Bloop. Bloop, I'm touching it. I'm touching it. Oh, oh. Here's the ship. Touching the picture. Here it is. Touching it. Touching it. Touching myself. I'm touching it. Where is she? Fuck.
Voice says, go to the blue room.
Baby, the way you're strutting makes me go crazy. Ah! Makes me feral like a dog. I'm on my knees.
Us today.
Find and get the battery. You'll need that.
I'm not touching no battery, bitch. Baby, the way you're strutting like that makes me go crazy. Cheeked up on a Tuesday afternoon.
Voice says, turn off the blue room light.
Got it. Damn, shorty. Moving up like that. Why is she moving like that?
And says, go to the yellow room.
Guys, I don't actually like her, okay? It's my secret... Dude, guys, listen. She's ugly as fuck, okay? We know that. It's called my Rizaku technique. my Sengaku Riz technique. 3rd level, 3rd trimester. Okay, I'm rizzing her so she doesn't kill me. Okay?
Voice says find the double fuses in the red room.
Maybe if her big ass would get out of my way. Where's the fuse? Wait. Let me tell you something. Boom. Got it.
If you still can't find it, check near the TV.
I already got it. Baby! No need to get so crazy. There's enough of my juicy ass to go around for everyone, okay? Calm down. No, listen to me.
Voice says go to the yellow room and take the kitchen knife.
Of course your parents can move in with us. Of course. I didn't mean it. Baby. No need to be so hasty. I know your parents are getting old. You need to move in with us. That's okay. Of course your parents can move in with us. No, you're right. No, of course you can stay home. I'll go to war. I'll go to the coal mines and I'll bring the money and you just look sexy here. Yes, you can have the Korean skincare. Yes, you can have it. You can have the face mask. You can have it. Yes, I'll go to the store. I'll buy you womanly products. Okay, baby, relax.
Stab her in the stomach.
Do it. She's just part of the simulation.
Baby, relax. You can have it. I'll go to the store and buy you. Yeah, no, I'll buy you some pads. Queen. Yes, I'll go. Yeah, we can plan that trip to Korea. We'll buy you all the products. What you want?
Voice says do not
Nice
move.
try. I'm more scared of a woman than I am of Foxy. What did she say?
Move. Voice says you can move again. Voice says find the fuse sockets in the blue room.
Oh, she's fast. She's a runner. She's a track star. Baby, slow down. We can talk about this. Let's talk about this. I can be the man that you want me to be. Relax. Shardy Bay. I could be the man that you want me to be. Relax. I'll do whatever you want. You want me to get on my knees? I'll get on my knees and eat it. I'll put it in my mouth. I don't care. I don't care if it's washed, unwashed, fresh, cut, uncut. I'll put it in my mouth. Relax, baby. I'll get on my knees. I'll eat it. I'll eat it up like one of those, like a pug. You know pugs would they...
Forget the game. Leave the room immediately.
I'll eat it. I'll put it in my mouth. Please. Baby, this isn't like you.
Voice says turn on the radio.
Slow down.
According to the police report,
Now the main problem there is
Woo!
going on up here is what's
Slow down. I'll eat it. I'll put it in my mouth. Relax. I'll do whatever you want, please. Please, I'll go to Starbucks. I'll get you that. What's your favorite drink again? Mocha booba latte? Yes, boba. Matcha boba. I know what you like, girl. I'll get that for you. I'll do whatever you want, please. Please. I don't want to die. Please. Slow. I'll stay up. You go ahead and sleep. I'll watch the kids tonight. I'll watch the kids. I don't even need to finish. It's all about you. It's all about you, baby girl. I don't even need to finish. I'll eat it. I'll put it in my mouth.
Voice says find the fuse base in the yellow room.
I'm going to the kitchen. I belong in the kitchen. I'll go make dinner. You go ahead and wait out here. Wait! Please! Wait! I belong in the kitchen. You wait out there. I'll make you dinner. Please.
If you still can't find it, check the sink.
She wants it. What am I doing? Hey! Why are you getting faster? You don't need to get fast. Slow down, babe. Baby, please. You're so
Fuse
sexy.
parts you collected into their slots.
I'm the final boss. Grass.
I understand. The reason the commands come late isn't simply a system error.
Wait!
The voice isn't here. The system is running the game, and because it's the system, it doesn't know whether you obey the command.
Baby, please! You're so sexy when you slow down.
After some time.
Wait!
Forget the voice.
I'll do whatever you want. I'll get in the kitchen. I'll cook it.
Install the fuses in their
I'll fix that leaky sink. I'll get under the sink. Please. I'm going to the gym every day to look nice for you, girl. I'm getting these muscles are for you. Listen, look, I'll take my shirt, I'll take my pants off. Do whatever you want to me, please.
Go to the
What are you waiting?
Very simple. If the sentence starts with voice says, do what I say. If it doesn't, don't. And until you hear the result sound, don't let her catch you. This way, collect all 3 fuse pieces. When the command to insert them into the fuse box is given, place them in the fuse box and activate the buttons.
What happened? I just had the craziest dream that a tall woman dug in my ass. Crazy dream, bro. Just had the craziest dream. A tall woman just dug in me. I don't want to play this game anymore. I don't want to play this game anymore. What am I supposed to do? I offered to get on my knees and please this woman. I offered to get on my knees and please this woman. And she still doesn't like me. She still don't want me, bro. Look. Chat, look at it. Look at this. I go to the gym every day. I go to the gym every day. I work this body tirelessly for her. All for her, and she still beats me. She still beats my ass. What more does she want from me?
Do not fail. Each mistake makes her faster.
Ooh!
Voice says, go
Please.
to the red room.
I'm in the red room. I'm in the red room. I'm in the red room. I don't want to do this anymore.
Voice says, touch the picture with the ship.
Okay, I'm touching it. I'm touching. Look. I'm touching it for you. I'm touching it. I'll touch it however you want. I'm touching it for you. I'm touching it so sweet for you. I'm touching it so gently. Gently.
Voice says, go to the blue room.
Check this out. I'm gonna hit a basketball move on her. Whoop. 360.
Find and get the battery. You'll need that.
Baby, slow down. I think we need to talk about this. Oh, you know what it is? She actually. Oh, see, I read the room all wrong.
Says, turn off the blue room light.
See, I read the room. So what's actually happening here is that we're on a first date, and she just wants me so bad that she can't wait for the second date to get I'm talking about boy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, you're very pretty. We just get each other. Our personalities are very matchy, but I just like to take it slow. I just like to take it slow, okay? Maybe on the second or third date, okay? Let's take it slow, okay? You're very pretty. Let's take it a little slow, okay? I understand. You want it. Let's take it slower, okay? You're very pretty. I love us. I love this back and forth we're having. But let's just take it a little slower.
Voice says,
okay?
Find the double fuses in the red room.
Hey. You're very pretty. Let's just take it slow. I like to wait till like the third date at least, okay? Take me out to dinner first. Wine and dine me. You never heard the phrase wine and dine in 69? Okay? Just relax. She wants the shaboing boing, okay? She wants the boing, doing. Stop it, you get me in trouble. Hey, slow it down. Thank you for the rose, Fox. Lady, relaxation. Let's wait till the third date, okay? Why is this thing so laggy? Wait, is it lagging for you guys?
Voice says, go to the yellow room and take the kitchen knife.
Wait, is it lagging for y'all? Oh. Oh shit. Let me fix that. Okay, should be good now. Should be good now. Slow down. Okay. Baby, slow down. Let's take it slower, okay? I like to take it slow. I'm thinking
Voice says, go to the yellow room and take the kitchen knife.
Wait, did I not listen? Wait, did she get faster? Wait, did she get... Slow down. Hey. Hey. Baby, you're so sexy. You're so attractive. Listen to me, listen to me. You're so beautiful. Put your clothes back on, okay? Hey, you're so beautiful. I just want it so bad, but I'm being respectful to you. I respect women.
Stab her in the stomach.
I respect women.
She's just part of the simulation.
Listen.
Save us.
You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Put your clothes back on. Wait till the third date, okay? Why? I just respect you so much. I think we should wait till the third date, just to be sure, you know? I'll take you out on a couple more dates, feed you, flirt with you.
Voice says, do not move.
Wait! Ah!
Voice says you can move again.
Wait! Put your clothes back on.
Voice says find the fuse sockets in the blue room.
Put your clothes back on. Please. You're so beautiful. Wait, please. Please, I'll do it. I take it back. Don't get faster.
If you still can't find it, check around the windows.
I respect you so much. I don't want to do this yet. Wait, please. You're so beautiful. Wait till the... I respect women too much. Put your clothes back on. Hey. Relax. Please. I'm only a man.
Forget the game. Leave the room immediately.
No. No.
Voice says turn on the radio.
I'll do it. Yeah, you know what we could really use is some radio to get the mood go.
According to the police report,
Yeah.
the surviving sister's
Relax.
testimony,
Please.
the suspect had been exhibiting
Just calm down. Hey. Just calm down.
aggressive behavior
Hey, buddy.
for a week prior to the incident. On the day of the murder, the suspect
Please.
reportedly entered the kitchen, stared at his family, and
I'm
grabbed
just
the
a
first
man.
knife he saw before shouting threats.
I don't want to do it.
According to the sister,
Please.
his mother spoke calmly,
Spare me.
attempting to de-escalate the situation. She eventually embraced her son.
I don't
as
want to
he
do this
appeared to
again.
calm him down.
Chat, what do I do?
However, moments later, while still in her
Please.
arms, the suspect
I don't mind that you have kids. I don't mind. I'm good with kids. I'm good with kids. I get along with kids. What, they play Fortnite? I'll play... I'm good with kids. I don't mind that you have kids, girl. I don't mind. I'm good with kids. What, he playing Fortnite? You playing Roblox? I'll play some Roblox with him. What he play on there? Murder Mystery? I'll play some Murder Mystery with your boy. I don't mind that you got kids.
Voice says find the fuse base in the yellow room.
I don't mind that you got kids, girl. No need to get hasty now.
I know it's our job to help this guy and everything, but I think this guy's a lost cause. He's obviously made up his mind. Why don't we just cut our losses and get out of
Relax.
here?
Relax. What you playing?
You still can't find
You
it.
playing bit?
Check the sink.
Excuse me. No need to get faster. I'm good with
I
kids.
don't think she wants you to play with her kids.
I think she wants me to play with her coochie. She hates me.
Place the fuse parts you collected into their slots.
Please. What do I do?
I understand. The reason the commands come late isn't simply a system error. The voice isn't here. The system is running the game, and because it's the system,
Please.
it doesn't
Please, baby.
know whether you obey
You're
the
so
command
sexy.
at
Wait.
that moment.
You're so hot.
It can only
I take back
test
everything.
sometimes.
Listen.
Forget the voice
All.
as game. Install the fuses in their slots.
I would die for you. I would die for you. That's how much I love you.
Finish this
Listen,
task
please.
Without any more effort.
We're gonna get married. We're gonna get married. We're perfect together. Just don't hurt me, please.
Voice says, go to the red room.
I'm in the red room. I'll do whatever you want.
Hurry.
I'll do whatever you want. You're such a beautiful lady. Please, we'll get married. I'll tie it down. If you just, please, if you just let me. I have a promise ring for you. Okay, I have a very big ring,
Stab her
diamond
in the
ring.
stomach.
No. I have a very big ring for you, diamond ring, 24 karat, diamond ring. I'll do whatever you want. I'm good at aftercare. I'll take care of you after. I'll clean that shit off of you. I'll lick it off of you, okay? Lots of aftercare. Cuddling, bring you some chocolate whenever you're in the mood. Bring you some hot cocoa, whatever you need. I'll bring you some.
Voice says, place the fuse parts you collected into their slots.
Please. Put it in! Ah! Ah! Please. I'm just a toy. I'm not a man, I'm a toy. You can use me however you want, please. I don't need this. You can use me. Just don't hate me. Just don't kill me. Please. I'll do whatever you want. Just don't touch me. Please, don't kill me. Let me live. I want to live. I did it, didn't I? I followed the instructions?
Good. The buttons in Rule 3 are back in effect. Voice says, go back and press the red button.
What red button? There's no red button! Oh, it means in the room. Yes! Yes! I didn't mean anything I said to you. I hate you. I want you to die. Get away from me, you're ugly! I didn't mean it! I didn't mean anything! You can't have me! Oh my god! Oh! Woo! We're free. We're free. God. Oh. Oh. We made it. Oh my god. Oh. We're out. We're out of there. I'm gonna reward myself. I'm gonna reward myself with a little snack. Oh. Oh, so good. Oh, it's so delicious. Oh, I love it in my mouth. Oh. Oh. Thank you guys for the gifts. Wait, what am I doing?
Stop, you idiot.
Is this red light, green light? Wait, how? Oh. Ah! Oh, shit! Now, Mama, you know I didn't mean any of that. You know I didn't mean it. You remember that joke I just said about all that, like, hating you and stuff? You know I was joking, right? I was joking. Joking. You remember when I was... Bro, that was so funny, that joke that we just had together. Oh, my God. I was joking. You know how I was joking. It was so funny how we just joked about that. Of course, I'm gonna do all that for you, baby girl. Of course. Of course, I'm gonna do that all for you. Of course. Of course, I'm gonna do all that for you. Shardy Bay. Oh, you're so attractive. God, it's so sexy the way that you limp after me. You know I was joking about all that. You know I'm gonna do that for you, baby. Baby girl. Oh, you're so fine. Gosh, if I didn't have work to do...
What was that?
That doesn't sound like something that's gonna save us from... Mother.
Oh, baby girl, you're so fine. If I didn't have to go to work tomorrow to bring in the money for your feminine products, I totally would. You know, oh God, I really would love to do sexy time with you, but gosh, I just have so much work to do tomorrow to bring home the money for you to spend. But you know...
Are you slow? You don't know how many mistakes we're allowed to make.
God, I totally would. I'm so tired. I've worked tomorrow to bring home the products for you, you know? To bring home the money for you, babe. God, you're so attractive. Oh, it's taking a lot for me to say no right now. Uh-huh.
Keep him stable.
What?
I think your task in this section is to find the camera.
Track the camera sound.
Maybe kitchen?
God, she's up there. God, she's up there. Where's the camera? Is there a camera in here? Hey, beautiful. Yeah, I was just making you a snack. I was just in the kitchen making you a snack. You hungry? Oh, you want to do that tonight? Oh, yeah, you know, I would love to do that tonight. I know tonight's our weekly, you know, sex night, but like, I'm just so tired. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Yeah, just gotta go to work tomorrow, make the money for you. Yeah, I'm just so tired. I would love to do that with you. It's just I'm so tired. I got work tomorrow. Tomorrow's the weekly
Or maybe the living room?
I would love to do that for you. I would love to do that for you, but you know, it's just that I'm tired.
Because he thinks it will fix him and get in control permanently.
I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
I should have been in control, not him.
I'm sure he's smarter than you.
I'm just tired. Oh, hey. Oh, you're getting a little faster. Hey, slow down.
None of this.
Slow down. Oh! Oh my God! Oh. Oh my God. Oh, I messed up my mic. I gotta fix this shit. Guys, I messed up my mic. Oh my god. I gotta fix it. Oh my god. She smacked the mic out of my mouth. Damn. Women in this game go crazy. What's man gotta do? She's digging in me. She's draining me dry. I'm like an empty bottle of toothpaste right now. You know how the bottle of toothpaste at the end is just like empty and shit? She milked me dry, bro.
Stop, you idiot.
Honey? Is that you in the bathroom, honey? Yeah, I'm just gonna go to the kitchen, okay? Gonna go make a snack. Oh, no, you don't need to... No. Hey, I'll make the snack. You go ahead and get in bed. Get ready for bed. Yeah. Yeah, I'll make this... I'll make you a meal. Whoa! Hey, slow down, babe. Babe, slow down. No. Oh, God. Is that a new hairstyle? Yeah, it looks great on you. Yeah, you know, hair is overrated anyway. Wait, is the stream lagging? We gotta go. The door's not opening! Please! No! Wait! No!
That doesn't sound like something that's gonna save us from...
Twin, where have you been? It's lagging right now, isn't it? It's lagging. I'm pretty sure. Please, bro. I think my internet's acting up right now. It's not lagging? You sure? Okay. I'm gonna be honest though. I don't know why my internet's acting so weird today. It's been fine every day. Like literally every day it's been fine. But...
Stop, you idiot.
But today, internet's been weird. Also, I know I was supposed to have a collab today, but it just didn't end up happening. I think that's happening tomorrow. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, though. Like, actually. Maybe the game? No, it's not the game. It's my internet. I can see a little thing right now on my OBS that shows me my internet's being weird. Yeah, if you guys are lagging, it's not your fault. It's my internet. For some reason, my internet's being weird today. Hi, Casey. I don't know where... I don't know where the...
Are you slow? You don't know how many mistakes we're allowed to make.
Okay, rude. Relax.
What was that?
That doesn't sound like something that's gonna save us from... Mother.
You have the key. Use it.
Oh, we have a key? Wait, what do we have a key to? Or do we have to find a key? Hey, hey, hello, hello. Oh my god. Okay. Do 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 do. Guys, I just don't know what's going on with my internet today. To be honest, I might just end the live. If we're having issues, I just don't see a point in streaming. My internet's just being really weird today. I don't know what to do. It's just like yeah. I think I'm just gonna end the stream. Our internet is being weird. There's nothing I can do. I'm just gonna have to end it, restart my internet, and hope that it works better tomorrow. I'm sorry, guys. I did want to keep streaming. We'll play more of this tomorrow. We'll play more of this tomorrow. It's so weird because my internet has been fine every day except for today. But thank you guys so much for watching. I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to make sure my internet works well tomorrow. So hopefully it doesn't happen again. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys follow. Make sure you also join my Discord if you have it. That way you'll never miss a stream. I have a Twitter, an Instagram, a YouTube, a TikTok, a Twitch, whatever you have it. Whatever apps that you have, follow me on. And I will be back tomorrow, hopefully with no internet issues, yeah? So thank you guys so much for watching today, and I'm sorry again about the internet issues. And I will be back tomorrow.